So, do you know that our education system, when it was created way back, it was created for the industrial era.
Yeah. Correct.
You've heard about that. So what happened in that is that cookie cutter systems were developed where everyone learns the same thing in the same way because you are all being trained for one thing, is to work in some of the other industries like labor. Because that is
was
what
based on the factory system.
Yes, but now things are changing, but for some reason we are still following a little bit of the cookie cutter industry, and that's the reason why, new type of education, reimagining education, that's the main topic that we are talking about, to see like what is being lost, because sometimes when people are in the system for too long, it becomes very difficult to see the nuances and the details of it. We'll start with Adit.
I like each and everything about my school, but one thing that I don't like is the food given in the hostel. It must be improved. Only the thing.
It's a boarding school?
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
You're a full-time boarding school student?
Yeah.
Oh, so was I. But I loved the food at my school. Everyone else hated it, though. It was very, very simple. So what is it that you don't like about it?
Ma'am, as we will talk about the dal, ma'am, the dal. Ma'am, sometimes the dal is in the semi-solid form, or sometimes the dal is in whole liquid form. Means we'll say that the dal mein pani nahi, pani mein dal hai. You can say this thing. Only
you miss
this
home
thing.
food.
Yeah.
But how often do you get to go home?
No, my mother is with me in the school, but I really miss my home.
Yeah, of course. Yes, Rihanna.
So in my school, we got a lot of STEAM tasks that I said about, but the thing is, most of them are just like normal tasks with not much STEAM included in it. It's just a normal task, but they've said it's a STEAM
So
task.
it's a namesake thing that, just to tick mark.
Yeah, so they
So
should
tell me-
actually incorporate it and like go to the STEAM lab and do something.
Okay, so give me an example. What was the task and how do you think it could have been different?
Like there are a lot of tasks where you just have to research and create a PPT on something.
Okay.
So now that happens very often, but that's not got a lot to do with STEAM. Like a STEAM task would be going to the lab, using a lot of technical tools and stuff, using technology and all the various aspects. So I think that could be improved.
So in my school, creativity is really underrated. Like if I write my own answer in a certain subject, I get it wrong. Like it has to be word to word.
But what they have given.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there is no scope for saying things in your own way, understanding in your own way.
There are few teachers that allow that, like my science teachers, my history teachers, but in the languages or in Hindi, basically in Hindi mostly, I usually get everything wrong because I write in my own words.
Oh, okay. So do you think this problem is with the teachers' training, or is it with the assessment pattern?
Good. It's like half.
Half?
It's sometimes the questions are very straightforward. They not straightforward. They turn it around a
They're
lot.
convoluted.
So it's quite hard to understand. And personally, I'm not good at Hindi, so
they
gets
try
really
to
hard for
confuse
me.
you and not to teach you. Is that what happens sometimes? Okay.
About my school does foster creativity, and our teachers do cultivate teamwork.
Okay.
But one problem in our school is they give a lot of homework. The main problem is I'm fine with the homework, but they give too much homework, and we have to spend like half of the day doing their homework,
that, right.
like for every subject.
Why
like
do you think
come
that
to-
is? Like, are teachers not capable of finishing the syllabus on time, or is it that you are not able to grasp as a class, and that's why they have to put it on your homework?
Maybe both, because few students are not able to grasp the thing properly. So what I think that they should give them the worksheets and give us free. Like you have to, like after school you go home, you eat something, start
But
homework.
don't you think the students who are not coping, do you think they'll get demoralized if they were singled out like that?
Yeah, I feel
Because
that's
They'll
true.
feel less confident, maybe?
Yeah, because in a class there are people who've understood it very well and who have a higher level of knowledge.
Right.
some people are on level with the class, they know what's going on, but some people need help understanding.
Yeah.
And everyone's on different levels. So the homework may be to get more practice and make them understand it.
Right.
And
Or what they can do is, for the people who are not able to cope up, they give less homework or easy to understand homework. For people who are average, they give average homework. And for people who have understood the topic clearly and to see how they apply the logic, they can give complex and tricky questions in there.
Okay. And I understand where you're coming from. But I'll tell you. So I was in a boarding school, and I was in a school with no competition. Was the philosophy. We do not compete against each other.
Correct.
We are competing with our older selves, right? Like what we were few days back. Are we better today? That's the only competition.
That's nice.
So what happened is, we had this one teacher who thought like this. I absolutely adored him because I was in the A group.
Correct.
You know, it made me feel validated. It gave me more confidence, and I just loved him more. But when we spoke to students from Group C, they hated that teacher. They're like, he makes us feel dumb, and he
Because
makes us
they
feel
get
we are not
singled out.
capable.
Correct.
Yes, they get worksheets which are very, very basic. So you're not giving them a chance to challenge themselves. So that could be a good thing for someone who's already doing very well.
Yeah.
You know?
But it's
Yeah.
horrible for the person who's on the lowest level. He'll never get a chance to rise back up.
Yes, and mostly students are the ones who are not coping. Most of the time it is because of lack of interest maybe, or something else that is bothering them. It's not necessarily with their IQ.
And so
And
the
many
people
times-
who like physical activity
Yeah.
or like
We are all different
energy.
learners,
Yeah.
right? We learn
and
in
many
different
times
ways.
students don't find what the teacher's saying engaging. They find it very dull and
Yeah, boring.
and they think they've come to school because they have to learn.
Right, right.
So like having
They
activities like group tasks or hands-on activities,
Yeah.
that can help them learn in a more effective way.
Right.
That
They
they
should-
will actually like it.
But knowing what each person is individually good at should be the main goal of school,
Yeah, they
according
should
to me.
take reports of the person, his skills, and things that he's not good with, and then the teacher can improve his skills in that way.
Yeah, the teacher should also take feedback from the
Right.
students to understand where they need to improve.
Are
Teacher can
you-
also make
Actually,
the
I don't believe the feedbacks because I've seen it most of the times. Even though they hate the teacher,
They
just
say
out of
yes.
respect, they
Right.
will see that they will agree with everything he's saying and say that
What
he's
if
a
the
good
feedback
teacher.
was taken anonymously?
Then I think
that would be
be
better.
Honest opinion.
Yeah, you could give your opinions, and then teachers can also improve because they also have to change with time,
Yeah.
We
right?
have that in our school. It's they don't tell us to write our name. They just tell us to write which class we're in,
Okay,
and we can give our feedback.
right, to each subject teacher. I think that must be helping your teachers to also do better.
Yeah.
Has it ever happened that you have given a feedback and the teacher has taken it negatively?
No.
I don't.
At least not in our school, because our teachers are understanding.
That's
and they
amazing.
help
Because-
in
Yeah,
their
because the thing
situations.
about teachers is they have to be continuously learning just as much as their students.
Yeah.
And that's why teachers are the most important in terms of your education, no matter what it is. Now that brings me to online education. Give me opinion.
I hate it
Why?
because
ऐसे मत
it's just
बोलो यार.
very direct. It's very irritating. You can't focus properly. I end up doing something else while the teacher's teaching.
Yeah.
Right.
Same
But,
with
but
me.
what if it is not your school subjects and it is something completely new? Like, let's say you've written things on the board. Let's say it is entrepreneurship, and it's like it will not be your exam. There will be no exam.
Yeah.
You will just learn things hands-on.
It'll
You
be
will just-
better if it
you
will
will
be
just talk.
offline, because
Yeah.
most of the people, from experience, I play games during history
Everyone
lectures.
does.
Obviously, history
Yeah.
lecture is
Yeah,
very
correct.
boring.
Not
It's a
really.
No,
bit
ma'am.
hard to
No,
concentrate.
No, it's not.
Ma'am,
Okay.
history is my favorite subject.
How cool.
I'm sorry. I'm so
History and
sorry.
geography.
It's
Nice.
a bit hard to concentrate online, but for
People
some
who are-
people it's hard to come offline and
Yeah.
to get resources from a lot of places. For example, there's a really good teacher for that particular subject, but she lives across the country. So online classes will be the best option.
Right.
In our school, we have this math circle for higher level math. our teacher lives in Delhi, but he teaches us online in Pune.
Right, okay.
And it helps us quite a lot.
I think that it depends on the teacher.
Yeah.
The online learning also
Yeah,
depends on the
very
teacher
much.
to see how engaging it is. Maybe is it hands-on even, because even online can be hands-on really.
But at the same time, I prefer offline. 'Cause,
Yeah, of course. That connect is
Yeah,
different.
you can any question you can just talk to him after class.
Right.
But here it's you have to either chat or
Yeah.
and that really disrupts the relationship between the teacher and the
Correct. There is a
student.
bond
What
when
if it is not your continuous teacher? It is just a one-off.
One session.
Yeah.
Then
that
it's
would be
right. That would be fine.
Okay.